What is good, y'all? It's Brucey here. We are back with another one. We're playing Hazy Mind type beat once again, so let's get right into it. Alright, so we left off with this little creature right here. Who are you? I'm you? You're not. And what are you doing here? I'm lonely, and I'd like to make a friend with anyone. You're not real, cuh. Neither are you. Everything in this world is unreal. True? A simulation. What do you want from me? Just a bit of attention. Okay. But you've already got that, haven't you? Not enough. I'm too lonely. Okay. You need to go, although I don't want you to. I'm out. Where to? Into the unknown. Don't be afraid. Why are you talking like this? I can't understand you at all. Yeah, literally speaking in riddles. After her, they must be talking about Morana. I think that's what her name was. Yeah, Morana. Yes, you'll leave me like all the others. No one stays with me for long. Alright, I release you. Run and discover the whole truth. Just the thought that I could help you warms my soul. But he's talking slow. I hope you'll be strong. I will. You need to go after Morana now. But don't believe everything other creatures say. You shouldn't fully trust Morana either. I don't, bro. Some want to scare you, but sometimes they'll tell the truth. Alright, leave now. Good luck. Peace. Thanks. We'll see. I see a corridor, a long corridor, and directly opposite my room, another room. It's wedged open with various linens. That's odd. Wait, maybe Morana went in there. At some point, I became fearless and pushed the door open. Ooh, hello. What the heck? Is that the schizophrenia taking effect because of no pills? I don't think there are words that could describe what I felt at that moment. I was dumbfounded. The smell was revolting and out of horror. I covered my face with my sweater. I don't understand. Who is this? What is this? Suddenly, I hear the sound of grinding teeth coming from behind me and sense something approaching. Wait, I should have took the pills.
Why are you so afraid,
Ooh!
darling?
Who are you talking to like that?
Can't even turn your head.
I'm gonna turn that glide. I had a switch on
Am
it.
I that terrifying to you?
I don't know.
You're insulting me with this kind of behavior. If you don't turn around in 10 seconds, I will kill you.
Try it, brother.
I am counting.
Count.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
What
3,
the heck?
2, 1. Good girl.
Hello.
I thought that you were really stupid, but I see some progress.
Bro, he looked kind of tough, I ain't gonna lie.
Well. Who do I see? A little girl, lost in her own mind.
Correct.
Did you get lost, dear? It must have been very scary to see what you saw.
Surely, right?
I understand you like no one else.
Do you?
It's okay. Sooner or later, this was bound to happen. What you see is your mother.
Oh my god.
What's left of her.
Wait, like in that room? With all that
Yes.
fucking Dutsy?
Who did this to her, you ask, right?
Oh lord.
You did. You did this.
Surely it can't be real, right? I don't fucking believe you.
Well, you just said something quite obvious. Indeed, I'm not real.
Indeed.
But to you, I am real. I'm your consciousness that has taken this form.
Immaculate cap.
Believe it or not.
Alright.
I don't need your trust. It's worthless.
Surely.
You're a sick person who should kill yourself.
And your jaw's unhinged and you like the—
It's all
My bad.
your fault. Your fault that your mother has been decomposing for a week.
Oh my god. It has to be real then, right? We smelt it in real life. Oh.
And you, a criminal who deserves nothing but jail.
We did not do this, bro.
Personally, I think it's better to kill yourself than to live a life like yours. Don't you think?
Hell nah. I'm
Ah, wait.
taking you out first.
Your look. I know what it says. You don't just disbelieve me. You want to see evidence.
Yes, I do, bro.
Well, you could have said so straight away.
Well, you were too busy yapping, man.
I will gladly show and tell you everything in detail.
Let's see.
In the smallest detail.
Let's see what he shows me.
It was a regular evening.
Oh, story. Okay, here we
You
go.
had a fight with your mom. You had been arguing quite a bit lately. Mostly about trivial things. And it no longer surprised you. You had gotten used to it.
Really?
But at some point, your mom began to lose her mind with anger towards you. She got so angry, She started hurling terrible insults at you. She kept repeating one word. Wretch.
Wretch? Is that even that bad?
She said more, but all you could hear was the echoing word. Wretch. Let's talk more about how exactly you killed her.
There's no way we killed her,
You
bro.
don't remember? No? Look, do you see the broken vase on the floor?
I see that motherfucker intact in front of me.
With that vase still filled with flowers, you tried to kill her as she turned toward the window.
Tried?
Honestly, you hesitated at first, but after grabbing the huge vase and hearing her insult you, you seemed to get a taste for it.
Okay.
I was telling you to do it at that moment. You know, to add a bit of courage, since you were always too timid to take bold actions.
Surely, right?
And at one point, after mustering a great deal of courage, you took a last breath before...
Oh my god. Wham!
Boom!
Yep.
Your mom had no opportunity to grasp what happened.
Jesus.
But you missed when you threw the vase. Like I said, you're not good at this. But wait, what happened next?
Let me guess, a knife?
Your mom looked at you, not fully comprehending what you just did. Scared, you ran to the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe you wanted to run away from home. I'm not sure. Your mom chased after you, not understanding what was happening.
Right?
You're in the kitchen. Your mom's in the kitchen.
Okay.
There's a difference.
Okay, yep.
You're standing next to a branded, huge, sharpened knife, which you take in your hand, and you point it at your mother. Your mother, naturally, is in total shock. She tells you, don't do anything stupid, with a trembling, frightened voice.
You called me a wretch. What do you mean?
You, like a complete
just kidding.
rag, start to cry. That's very much your style. But then you even surprised me. Suddenly, your expression
Oh my
turned
God.
hateful, and you stopped crying.
There's no way I cheat
Before
up.
that,
Like,
your mom tried to say something, to apologize, but you didn't hear those words. Everything was like in a fog. And what do you think happened next?
I'm thinking we shanksed. Shankskis.
I think you know
Oh, yeah.
and suspect what happened.
Why am I
next.
grinning?
You plunge that huge knife into your mother's heart with momentum.
This cannot be. Now I don't believe this.
Blood under pressure from the heart can enter the bronchi and trachea, causing blood to be coughed up. This can occur if the injury creates a passage between the heart cavity and the large vessels of the bronchi.
Jesus Christ.
I'm mentioning this because, after a few seconds of shock, your mother began to cough up blood and begged you for help. But you just watched it all happen.
I don't believe we were happy about this, even if it did happen.
Motionless.
We're sitting here grinning.
Moreover, as she pleaded with you to help, to come to your senses, you made it even worse.
Did we just double down on her?
You began
Oh,
to
yeah.
finish her off
Jesus.
with a knife, with fierce hatred. I counted 28 stab wounds,
God, no.
and you laughed. You laughed very hard.
Buddy chuckled in my
With
ear.
difficulty, you dragged her body to a room. Later, you washed the blood off the floor as if nothing had happened.
I'm sensing cap, because if we still left the rotting body in our crib, there's no way we, like, you know what I'm saying? We dragged it somewhere, so it'd be everywhere.
Propped a rag against the door to stop the smell of the corpse from spreading. Closed it and never entered again.
So she just cleaned it out of the kitchen, but that whole room was
You're probably in shock, aren't you?
more disbelief, right? I don't know. I don't know where the truth lies. Am I really capable of such a thing? Or was it not me? And this isn't my house at all. It's all so strange. My head hurts. It hurts very badly. It's splitting. In the last second, I just saw darkness before my eyes and collapsed to the floor, hitting my head hard. Uh-oh. Part 2! Wake up! I didn't wake up with the comfort of someone stroking my hair. In actuality, I woke up because of the terrible smell of the corpse lying next to me. Oh, so it's true. Jesus, fuck. I instinctively moved away from it, struggled to my feet, propped a towel against the door, and closed it. There were no more monsters, and that red one was also gone. I could consider myself safe, but what should I do? Calling emergency services was risky because even if I'm not a murderer, I might still end up in jail. Should I check the medicine cabinet, call someone, or go to the kitchen? But for what reason? What else can I do? I honestly don't know. We're going to the kitchen. I'm not snitching on myself, you know what I'm saying? I'm disposing of everything on God. And we're taking the pills and we're living normally. I couldn't quite remember where exactly Morana said to go. Which way should I turn? Yeah, I would not do well in prison if I had schizophrenia, that is. Left. I guess this was the right answer because there was a real kitchen. There wasn't much food in the fridge, just basic stuff. The only thing that caught my eye was a huge knife in the middle of the kitchen, but the knife wasn't bloodied and it seemed like no one had used it. Just in case, I took it for self-defense and went back to my room. But what use was the knife to me? Why did I even take it? I have no idea what to do or how to get out of the situation. I have nothing. Absolutely nothing. I feel hopeless. I want to cry. I want all this to end. I want everything to be okay. I don't know what the truth is or whose body is lying in my mother's bedroom. But the fact is, there's a body and I'll be imprisoned. Cap, I don't want any of this. I want to hide under a blanket and sleep forever. After crying a lot, my eyes became much heavier and I wanted to sleep badly. I know I could forget everything if I slept. In my case, it was the best option. Really? I lay down on my bed comfortably, covered with the blanket, and fell asleep instantly. Bro, are we crazy now?
Hey, are you there?
Yeah, on God, I'm listening. I'm here.
Wake
I'm aware.
up.
Okay.
Do you really think that sleep
Oh my
will
goodness.
solve all your problems?
Shit, you can. Look.
Sleep only helps to escape reality for a while, unfortunately. You're probably thinking that it would be better to not wake up at all. You might be surprised, but I think so too.
I happen to disagree.
Because I suffer from the fact that you're alive. I wish I could be free.
No one's asking you to stay, bet.
Forget it. You can't help me anyway. I know you can't help yourself either.
Okay.
I
Like-
thought there were no situations in life without a way out. But your situation, there is a way out.
Uh-oh.
Honestly, but it's kind of a dead end.
Yeah, I'm about to be the dead end.
It's chosen when people think there's no other way. I feel sad for you. And sad to see you suffer. I'm speaking honestly, putting aside the image you've created of me.
Do y'all think this would change if we took the pills?
You just wanted to be healthy. Have a friend, a boyfriend, go to school. So many kids have these things, but don't appreciate them because they consider it normal. You, a lonely child, were very unlucky in life. You're actually smart and pretty,
Damn.
but your illness...
You too.
Unfortunately, you'll keep losing your mind more and more. And soon, you won't be able to distinguish imagination from reality. I feel like I should help you, even though you want to see me as a monster.
On God, you are,
It
bro.
may seem untrue, but in the deepest corner of your soul, you wanted to be scared at that time. You wanted adrenaline? I don't know. In any case, monsters won't bother you anymore.
Bro, I don't know, cuh.
And I'm sorry for yelling at you earlier. I don't know what came over me.
Apology not accepted.
I didn't mean to. I just wanted to help.
You call me dumb.
We're alone now. I know what you've been through, and you must have many questions. Like whose corpse is lying in the room. I'll tell you right away. I don't know.
See?
I'm just your imagination, and I can't distinguish reality from your imagination.
I'm done rerunning this with pills, bro. There's gotta be another
You
way.
must be feeling terrible right now.
I don't, bro.
Let's go
You're
outside
lying to me.
instead. Fresh air will help clear your mind.
I know they say they put a towel under the door to mask the smell, but dog, on God, like I never experienced it, but like, you would smell that from like just hearing people
It's
talk
late
about
now,
it.
and the sky is like
You would on
really
God smell that
especially
from
beautiful.
anywhere regardless, you know?
You've hardly ever gone outside before because of your illness. How do you like the idea?
Bruh, I'm not sure I like it. Oh, we don't have a choice. Let's go. Let's take a walk.
Take a walk.
Okay. We quickly got ready and went outside. My house looked very ordinary, surrounded by other houses that seemed abandoned. That's good. The streets were empty. Morana and I walked a bit away from the house and saw a huge field of dewy grass, where we decided to lie down.
What a beautiful sky.
It is very beautiful.
It feels like the stars are trying to talk to us.
They're telling us to lock in.
They twinkle so fast, as if they're sending a signal. Or is it aliens? Just kidding, just kidding. And the night air smells so wonderful, combined with this slight chill.
True.
Don't you agree with me?
Yes. Yes, the night truly is beautiful.
And that is what I'm talking about. I'm so glad we came out together.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, that's not the only reason we left the house. We need to talk.
She's about to tell me to end it all.
About you. About your dreams, regrets, and thoughts.
Uh-huh.
It's very sad for me to say this, but
Yep.
the end is known.
Here we go.
And I think you understand what I mean.
So she's gonna form a Glock out of thin air or some shit.
I'm selfish, trying to sweet talk you when I myself want to break free from the shackles. But I think you also believe this is the way out.
No, bro. No.
I knew
No.
you'd answer like that. You're just saying that, but deep down, I know how you feel.
Bro, no you don't. You're a figment of my imagination.
Because I am you. And you?
You're a
Mm.
fragment.
It's strange. I wanted to talk to you,
Whoa.
but I don't know how to start the conversation. I guess I'm too anxious. I just feel sorry for you, and I don't know how to help you. There's nothing in the world that would help you, and I know how lonely you feel. But you're not alone. You have me after all.
Yep.
You always
call me
talked to
dumb.
me when you wanted to get something off your chest.
Yep.
You're a kind person who wouldn't hurt a fly.
But we murdered our mothers. You see what I'm saying? Like, look at this contradiction here.
And
It's
I
not
know
true.
you have no one to talk to. Even your mother, she was always too busy to talk to you. Video games will never fill the void inside you, and I understand how much your existence in the world torments you. Sometimes you feel it would have been better
Oh my
if you
God.
were never born.
Is she still sweet talking me?
Even in the event of your death, there's no one who would cry for
Yep,
you,
there she goes.
right?
Bro.
That's the most saddening part. Usually it's only family and close ones who hold you back from the edge. But you have no one.
Bro, I'm trying to like get in the mood for this because it's sad, but I don't trust her at all. So it's kind of like keeping me neutral. Cause I'm like really, you know what I'm saying, analyzing what we could do here.
I wish I could take your hand, the younger version of you, and lead you away from these problems. That version of you that still doesn't quite understand what makes them different from others. To make you a healthy child. Imagine your life if that were true. You would have a friend, a boyfriend, a loving mother, and a very bright future. It's what you always wanted more than anything in life. Though these are simple things, aren't they?
Indeed.
People on the internet, they don't quite fill the void you have inside. Some just disappear without a trace. They delete their account forever, or they just remove you from friends. They start ignoring you as if you were never friends. They all leave. Absolutely everyone. No one will stay with you, and no one will truly worry about you.
You're trying to convince me. I'm still not convinced.
Though you, if I remember correctly, really cared for them.
True.
Sometimes it seems that all people are cruel by nature. They will betray you at the right moment to make it even more painful for you.
Why should you stop?
Io was such an example for you.
Okay, so it is Io, not Tim.
That's her nickname online.
And it's a her.
Because of your amnesia, you probably don't remember her. Perhaps it's for the best.
I thought this was a story we
I
wrote.
still need to tell you. because I want you to have a
Yo.
better understanding of yourself.
These contradictions are getting stupid, bro.
When you were a teenager, you actually had many friends online with whom you often spoke.
Oh, never mind. That wasn't social media. I remember. Never mind.
And
Capping.
since you were children, you shared everything that happened in your life. You became friends with Io shortly before your 13th birthday. You became practically best friends, and you knew about Io's problems in life.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone
This is
had
a joint.
problems, and you worried about Io, and even cried when she was hurt, always trying to support her. When she was at the toughest moment of life and death, you saved her. But could she do the same for you?
Obviously not.
Obviously, she didn't do that for you.
Yep. Take the words right out of my mouth.
She just deleted her account at some point when you wrote to her about your problems. Since you knew her by heart, you easily found her new account. She added all the friends from the previous page there.
Wow.
All except you. And she shared photos where she enjoys life. I can't imagine what you felt looking at this. Sometimes, you even thought about writing to her. Ask what's wrong. Maybe there was a mistake. After all, you wanted to be friends with her.
Indeed.
Even if she didn't want to support you, you still wanted to communicate with her, even without her support.
Yo, what are we getting at here? I'm like losing track.
That's how lonely you were.
All right, there it is.
I think this has greatly affected you. You still, after years, follow her social networks, where she is happy. And it seems she's already achieved everything in life. I don't know if you're happy for her, or sad, or hate her. What do you feel for her?
Dude. Hatred. You know
I
me.
understand you
I'm getting back.
in some way, but it's a strange answer from you. Have you changed? Before you
Don't know,
felt
cuh.
either sadness or joy, and now, out of everything, you chose hatred. Though maybe it's emotions. I understand.
Okay. So what do we... I still don't understand what we're trying to get at. Was she still sweet-talking me? But I couldn't stop thinking about something to ask again, or maybe not. Okay, yeah. What about the body? You see what I'm saying? This was on my mind the whole time. I'm not gonna lie to you. What body? What are you talking about? I saw a corpse there. Is it real or fiction?
I don't know. You're asking an imaginary friend what's real and what's fiction. Are you really okay? Besides, I already told you, I don't know.
Then how are you telling me how I feel, cuh? I'm just not sure.
Well, then you're not sure. Forget about it
Bro,
for now.
no.
If there really is a person there, you can't save them anyway. Enjoy the last few minutes of freedom before you get put in jail.
Bro, we don't have to go to jail. What do you mean, okay? There's no other option? Bro. Oh, nice angle. Tough angle. It was cool outside, but this cold was pleasantly chilling on the skin. I can't say I was uncomfortable. I wanted to fall asleep right on Morana's shoulder at that moment and never wake up. I feel very cozy with her. Suddenly, I remembered a movie where a girl changed other people's lives for the better. Even though she was an introvert, she was happy for other people. I would like to be that kind of girl. Be positive and help others despite everything not being great for me. Because in the end, other people also helped her. Or, I would like to be a movie director and create movies that help people, or write books. I love writing stories. You know, I could be a movie screenwriter in an alternate life. That sounds very interesting.
Don't make me laugh. Many want it, but only a
Bro,
few achieve.
she is hating. Now she's hating? Like, hello? But, imagine how cool it is to come up with a story that deeply affects someone where it changes their life. It would be the greatest achievement of my life, to change someone's life for the better.
For the better? That's a subjective concept.
Yo, hating.
Good and evil are subjective.
True. That part's true. Well, I have standard concepts of good and evil.
Even so, everyone has different standards. What seems for the better to you might seem for the worse to many. You understand what I mean?
Nope, because it could also be for the better for many. But then how do I understand it? What is good in all senses?
Not at all. Every person is different. What can you do? Someone engages in charity, and for them, it's good. While someone else kills people and considers it charity, as it frees people from a terrible life.
And who do you want to be?
Me? Well, you came up with quite the question. How can I handle it? I'm not so thoroughly thought out as a personality.
What does that mean?
Whatever you come up with, that's what I will be.
Exactly. You see what I'm getting at here? This is like, she said we are her and she is us. This might be our subconscious talking to us, but like, you know what I'm saying? There's still a, you know, in our crib. I don't know. I think you could be a doctor. You're very calm and intelligent.
Are you kidding? Can you imagine me in that doctor's attire?
Hell yes.
That's too funny.
Haha. Yes, I imagined it. You really would be very amusing.
What kind of doctor would I be if I don't have normal fingers?
Now I'm even more confused. By the way, what's with them? If I'm not mistaken, you told me earlier that you could explain it. I might be wrong, but...
That... Yes, I remember. These are gloves.
Got that.
Well, hands are burnt.
Okay.
That's why I wear gloves. I don't want you to see that. My hands look terrible.
I do want to see. What happened? How did it happen?
A fire, obviously.
Yeah, no shit. Okay.
Don't you feel it's strange when you imagine me and ask such questions?
What? But you look so real. As if you have your own secrets and your usual ambiguous, I would say. I still haven't figured out what role you play in my life. You seem both good and bad at the same time. I don't know.
Thanks for the compliment, but
Bro, you're...
because you still can't decide who I
Yo.
am for you, you don't know yourself. How can you create a constant personality for me?
By the way, how can I distinguish what's real and what's not?
To distinguish, you need to think. Assume something. Think critically.
Indeed.
What could really happen and what sounds illogical and unrealistic?
What sounds unrealistic is me murking somebody, knowing in the past I wouldn't hurt a fly.
Only in the end
You
will
know?
you find out
Logic.
what's true and what's not. So, just believe what you believe.
Yeah, I'm stuck on that shit, bro. I still don't think it's true. I think it's the pills. Actually, I'm very comfortable with you. I could probably spend a whole lifetime like this. It'll be hard for me to part with you if I do. You know what, to myself.
No, it shouldn't. You're liberating both yourself
See,
and
look at her.
me.
Look at that.
You're doing a good thing.
This is a manipulation tactic, but I forgot what it's called. But we could lie and talk like this forever, couldn't we? I don't need anything more in life, just a friend who can listen and support. And I could do the same for you.
We can't talk like this forever. We'll run out of topics before an hour passes.
Maybe you're right.
Okay, let's go home now.
Yeah, let's go, bro. As soon as I set foot on the threshold, a storm of emotion suddenly overcame me. I began to think about my future, and each thought pierced me into pieces, knowing that I won't achieve anything in life. Let's not do that. I will be nobody. Such thoughts often bring me down to earth, reminding me of my worthlessness.
What happened? Why did you stop? What are you thinking about?
What you just said to me for like 10 minutes? I'm thinking of offing myself. I will decide to do it again.
Why?
Bro, no. Because I don't want to exist in the world. What just happened, bro? I don't want to grow up, don't want to feel pain, disappointment. I'm a coward.
A sensible decision.
Oh, look at her.
Thank
Look
you
at her, bro. For what?
for freeing me.
Bro.
For no longer having to be obligated to you.
Dude, no, I'm not going to do it just because you said that. But I'm doing it more for myself. I'm sad to say goodbye to you. Thank you for supporting me in the last minutes of my life.
You're welcome. You imagined me to behave this way, didn't you? Apparently, you desperately wanted support and learned to control your hallucinations. Are you scared?
Nope. A little. But it's not my first time doing this, right? I should be confident about it. But now, I'm thinking about what my life could have been. Maybe I can change for the better. To live life, enjoying every moment, to do what I like, and these thoughts disturb me. What if I'm making the wrong decision? What if everything could turn out differently? What if tomorrow everything gets better and I don't live to see it?
No.
Look
How
at her,
can
bro.
everything be good for
We
you?
don't trust her.
You will never cure your schizophrenia no matter
Put the hands
how
up
much you
in
want
box.
it. Even if theoretically possible, you would still have mental disorders that would still serve as a catalyst for suicide. Or am I saying something wrong?
Unfortunately, you're telling the truth. There won't be any magical moment, no person who will save me, there's nothing that will change me. But I still hope for it, do you understand? This time I've been living my days in hopes. Hopes that things will eventually get better. But it only got worse, and it's just hard for me to make such a decision. I don't know what awaits me if I do it. I'm afraid of the unknown. I'm not also worried about possibly harming my family members, who might still be alive. What if I have someone, but I just can't remember them? I'm unsure. Should I do it? Don't do it, bro. Nope. Whoa. Guys. Remember? Suddenly, Morana took a knife and stabbed me right in the heart. With all her strength. Strangely, at first, I didn't understand what she had done. This strange feeling. And then a sharp pain. As if I was stabbed with all the knives in the world, I started to feel insane pain inside. I see crimson blood on my hands. I feel the blood creeping into my lungs, taking away my last hopes for life. I'm dying. I'm coming back for her. My eyelids were closing when suddenly I heard someone entering the house. I heard footsteps, someone's voice calling me, or... As I was losing consciousness, a hand grabbed me and my eyes opened wide. Yup. I saw my mother's face. She looked shocked, probably crying. Quickly dialing something on her phone, shouting at me to hold on. I held on with all my strength. But at one moment,
It's hard for me to say goodbye to you.
Get out of my face!
I think we could always be together. Have fun, cook different dishes together, and admire the sky.
Me too. You're really sweet. I like you. Although I wish you could stay with me forever, I still value your decisions. You've always been strong. Bro. Guys, can I play with you? Yes, of course. Who is this? Yes, of course you can. We'll play a game. Close your eyes and count to 500. By that time, we'll hide and you can find us. They going to across the map, bro? Their looks seemed very kind, like they finally wanted to be friends with me. I counted to 500, but they were all still there. I didn't think she could count to such high numbers. Count again. But guys, I've already counted. You just don't want to be friends with me, right? Did you finally get it? Go away. Oh, this is 10, or Io. We don't need crazy as friends. This is literally Io right here. I remember that text. Okay, never mind, I guess it's not. Mom, the kids in the yard don't want to be friends with me. Those kids, they are scum. You should know that, right? Don't listen to them. Can I play with Mom? Oh, dear. Unfortunately, no. I have to run to work now. But I promise when I come back, we'll play. Okay? Immaculate Cap. Okay. Hooray, you're back. Mom, you promised to play with me. Let me guess, I'm tired from work. Yup. Darling, I'm so tired. Honestly, Mom had a really hard day. I'll make some food now and we can lie down together. Is that okay with you? Okay. After watching TV for a bit, Mom immediately fell asleep. I was left alone. Again. Not that I felt sad or... I don't know what I felt. Maybe loneliness? I understand that Mom has a lot of things to do and she's great at handling everything, but... a little bit of egoism in me wanted some attention. Well, it's just you and me now. You're plush. I know. But I really wish I could talk to you. All you can do is hug me though. I wonder why you have wings. Are you gonna fly away from me too? Just kidding. I don't even want to fly away. You're a simple plush. I'm so lonely. I'm so lonely that I cry and open my heart to a plush toy. Why does everything in life happen like this? Why can't everything just be good? I just don't understand. Why is there so much pain in living? Why? Why is everyday agony for me? Why? Sorry. I can't sleep again. Even your hugs don't help. As a child, I will fall asleep immediately just by looking at you. It's hard to live when the only escape from reality is sleep, and even that you can't get. Dang. That's kind of deep, actually. That's deep as hell. Io, you shouldn't do this to yourself. You're the best person I've ever met. I know you might think badly of yourself, but I know you're a wonderful person. As soon as you grow up, you'll leave your parents' house, move into your own apartment, and you'll live well. Just wait. I really believe that you'll make it. And she didn't believe in me. You have to believe in yourself. I understand you. I might be selfish, but it would be damn painful to lose you. You're the only person I've truly opened up to. Please don't do this. It's painful to see how cruel people can be. Watching memes, playing games, wasting my life to at least slightly alleviate that loneliness. Probably my last hope became my hallucinations. I started to control them. Sometimes it worked, and sometimes my mom played tricks on me. Overall, I was happier than now. Over time, I got sick of playing games and interacting online. I cut off all ties with people. I read books, I improved myself, drew, and tried to write stories. But unfortunately, with each story, I wanted to kill myself, okay? I didn't like anything I did. Every time it seemed like I was creating a terrible story, and the scariest thing was that I didn't know how to fix it. In the end, I burned out. I couldn't write or draw anymore. What's the point in a hobby if you don't enjoy it? Facts. I forced myself and felt only negative emotions. Over time, it all accumulated inside me. Like now. You, the player, are probably wondering what is true and what is not in this story, right? I could probably take a good guess. I really did try to end my life at the beginning. I really lost my memory after the stress. But unfortunately, I was not very experienced, and I first drank a week sleeping pills. Secondly, I took them in a relatively small amount, and thirdly, there was a small chance of dying from them. After that, I most likely made up a story just like from one movie, where the main character wakes up every night and remembers nothing. Oh my god. This is another... So, okay. Once again, the plot got erased. Again. This is like the second or third time. The image of Morana has been in my head for a long time. I talked to her before. The egg toast that Morana gave me was already prepared by my mom a long time ago. She always left me some food when she went to work. What else? You might be wondering, was my mom's corpse real? If you think logically, in the game, it was said as if my mother didn't resist at all when I attacked her with a knife. Any person would have a self-preservation instinct, right? Sometimes imaginations can be completely illogical, and yet some people can believe in them, like I said. Nevertheless, in this ending, you find out that my mom is alive. Indeed, what I made up is a figment of my imagination. People with schizophrenia can imagine smells. That intense? Oh my god. I mean, I really felt the smell of a corpse. The question arises, where's my mom all this time? Probably work. My mom works around the clock. That is, she may not return home for a whole day or even more. If I slept, it was something like fainting or just a very short sleep. Fainting lasts very briefly, by the way. So this whole story happened within a day. Whoa. Most of all, I slept when I tried to end my life. That is, in the morning, and I woke up at night. I think that's all. This story may seem very strong in terms of depression and discussions of suicide. I want to address people who have reached this point in the game and have problems in life. Please hold on. I understand it's hard. We have to hold on. I just want to say, don't do bad things to yourself. Love yourself. It's hard, I know, but please, try to do it. I hope for that, at least. And I believe that you'll make it. Just don't give up, please. Although, one last question. Did the main character die in the end? Based on this music, I'm saying no. Indeed. Yes! She'll wake up in 10 hours in the hospital with her mom and was worried about her all this time. She will love life after waking up. I'm flexing. In real life right now, I'm flexing. She will clearly understand that her mom actually loves her and she won't want to cause her that pain again. She doesn't want to see her scared face again. And our main character will try to keep going. Dapping up main character. She will never give up again, even though it'll be hard. She will eventually find people she can communicate with because not all people are bad, right? She will make her career in filmmaking and she will get support online and finally come to harmony with herself. Hell yeah, we got that good and in time. Fuck Morana. Congratulations. You completed the game with a good ending. I sincerely hope you enjoyed it and that you'll be really kind to other people. Thank you for playing the game. Give it another shot to try multiple endings. I also want to say a big thank you to some people. Without them, this game will have stayed just a dream. Shout out to these folks, the freaking legends. Thank you again. Goodbye, and please take care of yourself. Whoa. Do I want to see the bad they did? I'm gonna go back and take the pills. Alright, so let's take the pills here.
I had faith you would make the right choice.
You made a great choice. That's the achievement you said.
You'll need to take 2 pills to ensure everything
Yo,
goes
I want to see
smoothly.
what happens.
I know it might sound a bit daunting, taking 2 instead of 1, but trust me on this.
So, we have backstory now. She's trying to make us off herself.
Nothing adverse will happen. Here,
Oh,
these
what?
are pills. Just take them with water and let them do their job.
These gotta be some, like, sign, bro. I don't trust her. Like, bro, what?
I've noticed a shift in your gaze. Are you feeling all right?
Bro, no. What's happening?
Please, you must tell me. If the antidepressants are affecting you adversely, it's better to stop taking them.
You know she don't believe that, bro. I'm alright.
Okay then.
Alright, this is after we took the pills, after we got berated by Morana, and after the diary, so we're gonna go after it this time. Suddenly, I spotted a strange creature on my bed, looking at me with this peculiar okay, it's this shit again. Alright, this time, why would we find the first aid kit? I don't really see a need for that right now. We already went to the kitchen, and I really don't want to do this, but let's call 911. Morana said the phone was on the table. I found a small phone there. She hadn't lied after all. The phone is charged, and I even managed to dial 911. Damn, no signal? Okay, bro. Or maybe this phone doesn't have a SIM card. Damn, I'm in deep trouble. What should I do? How can I get out of here? I was ready to go to jail just to stop feeling afraid. I'm left with nothing to do. I feel hopeless. I want to cry. I want this all to end. I want everything to be okay. I don't know what the truth is or whose body is lying in my mother's bedroom. But the fact is there's a body and I'll be imprisoned. I don't want any of this. I want to hide under a blanket and sleep forever. After crying a lot, we want to sleep. So we've seen this too. Alright, so she's gonna ask what the night sky is. Yeah, here we go. Let's say no, I don't want to be here.
Strange, but I understand you. After what you've been through, you clearly don't trust me.
Facts.
Honest, we didn't just come outside to enjoy the weather. We need to talk about you. It's very... I'm selfish.
And this whole thing ends with us. Yeah, I understand.
Thank you for being honest with me. I appreciate it.
What happens now?
It's strange.
Okay, yeah.
I wanted to talk to you, but
Here we go, same thing. For this one, let's say happiness. What happens with this?
you're too kind to her. I think your kindness will be your undoing.
Facts. Could be.
You never know what a person is fighting with, do you? You might think she had reasons for such an act. You're very kind. Truly.
Interesting. Wait, this is the end again? Oh, we just died. Well, we didn't even get the option. Alright. That's it. So the good ending, we survived. Bad ending, we killed ourselves. Okay. I was speeding through it, but that's what happened. Well, I think that's the end of this game. I think that's all the endings you can get. Or I don't know. I'll have to do some research, but that's it for this one. And if there is other endings, I will likely come back to it at a later date. Because I'm going to be recording War Reigns of Edith Finch soon. With that being said, I do appreciate y'all for watching as always. I appreciate y'all's support on these videos. It means a lot. As per usual, please like and subscribe if you want to, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.